Hello everyone, welcome back to my manga reading log. So this week I didn't read that much because I went to a birthday party and I thought, oh, I bet you if I get home early I can read a ton. Wrong. So I napped a little bit after we were done partying, then I drove home. The camera almost died out. It fell off into the abyss. So I drove home like super early in the morning, and then after that I took a nap again. You know, a nap after a nap is a full sleep. That's math. The downside is then when I woke up, it was like the hangover kicks in. So that was it. It was over. So in any case, I did still read quite a bit. You know, I read 4 out of my planned 9 for Seven Deadly Sins. That's really the biggest hit. But I also got, you know, my 2 JoJo's, which is essentially 1 volume. Muscles Are Better Than Magic, and A Man and His Cat. So Muscles Are Better Than Magic is first. This was just a very interesting story with this guy who also doesn't have magic, or at least doesn't seem to, just really with a sword, versus our main man, the muscle maniac, Yuki. And he also joins the Hunters Guild, and this guy reminded me of Seto Kaiba. He tricks him into showing up to this place saying he's going to go to Muscle Land. This is the god of muscles right here. And I was dying when I saw that. I thought that was like the funniest thing. And they also join a tournament at the end, so they're training hard for the tournament to make sure that they can win. This guy, Babanga Dongus, I die at his name every time. There's a really funny skit with him. They are looking for his sister, or they run into him and his sister. But it's actually just like a female orc passing by with like the same haircut as him. Oh my god, it was so funny. But they also kind of explore the world a little bit more, saying that people have magic and people have abilities, and people without magic tend to not have abilities. Yuki's of course in denial, saying, oh, thank god I've got muscle magic, so, you know, I definitely have an ability. But like in reality, they're like, no dude, you don't have an ability. You don't have anything. So that was pretty funny. Let's talk Seven Deadly Sins. So from here, it pretty much are exploring the past for these guys. So we start off with Bond's past, and then we go into Diane's past a little bit more. You know, Diane and King, I guess, but mostly just Diane's past. We also run into Escanor, which is really cool. Escanor is one of the coolest of the Seven Deadly Sins, obviously. He gets powerful as the sun rises. At noon, he is his strongest. But Bond was really cool too, because he's fighting some of the commandments. So that was neato. We also start to go through the maze in this one and do a little bit of a training power-up montage thing. Slowly but surely, everybody is getting stronger. Meliodas gets all of his powers back. And yeah, that's pretty much what happens there. They start the tournament in this one, the festival tournament, and they start taking people out. Escanor, of course, gets to finally show his stuff. We get to find more about who the Ten Commandments really are. So that was really interesting. They supposedly did, but I doubt it. We'll see. A Man and His Cat. This manga volume is super, warm and cuddly. It's about this cat who, for years, nobody picked him up because, he's old, he's not a kitten, everybody wants kittens. But then this man picks him up, and it's all from the point of view of the cat. So, we don't really know a lot about the people. We don't know a lot about, like, this man who got him. It seems like his wife has passed away, but we don't know from what. We don't know what he does for work. But it's just like a nice, lighthearted story, very wholesome, very relatable if you have a cat. That's for sure. Definitely check it out if you guys like cats. Lastly, we'll talk about JoJo's. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Volume 2 gives us Reverb's Level 2. It also shows us how this kind of ends with the scam artist with Reverb. And yeah, this is like honestly probably better than the anime. For some reason, I really have been enjoying this. Read through a lot more than I did the anime of it. This chick is like so crazy though. She's like Tomi from like Junji Ito. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember her being this crazy. But she's super crazy. But yeah, it's kind of cool because Koichi is very similar to Gohan, and like his stand is super similar to Cell. Like it's like a cocoon like this. It even has that weird tail thing. See it there. But it's cool that every time Koichi gets a haircut, like his stand gets an upgrade. I don't know if I even realized that, like when I was watching the anime. But this book is like all Koichi based, so these are like, if you guys like Koichi, Volume 2's for you for JoJo's. But yeah, that's about it for today's manga reading log. I had a lot of fun reading these books. Seven Deadly Sins is now getting better again, and then we're getting to the tournament. I'm hopeful that I can read a little bit extra this upcoming week for Seven Deadly Sins, so that way I can like get back on board with it. My normal schedule that I had planned out. So yeah, that was this week. What did you guys read? Anything cool? Thank you for watching and have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.